Hey, Andy, you have a good one too, and 73s to you, and happy Thanksgiving. N7 RMK CQ10 CQ10 QRZ.
N7 RMK, Kilo Fox 4, Delta India United.
Kilo Fox 4 Delta India United. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, Ryan, and thank you, and happy Thanksgiving to you. Appreciate you coming back to my call. My name here is Wendell. Just looking at your signal here, you're a 10 over S9, and I'm like, man,
Okay, QSL Wendell, thanks for the good signal report there. I've got you. Honestly, I don't have a signal on you that time. The band is up and down, so more than likely you'll come up a little bit. But no signal, great audio. Definitely hear you coming through there. So yeah, the band is opening. It's slow. It's still early here. Like I said, it's only 9:10 here in the morning. So it'll probably get better as the day goes on. I hope. But either way, having a lot of fun with it. So what's going on in your neck of the woods this morning, there, Wendell?
well, not a whole lot, Ryan. Just man, getting ready for the Thanksgiving dinner. You know how that goes. Wife and that trying to get children, grandchildren ready, things like that. But other than that, just thought we might get in here and see what 10-meter band had to offer. And hey, you know, going behold is open a little bit. Thankful for that. Always good to see the band stuff coming up a bit. But anyway, Ryan, I won't keep you. Let you make a bunch more contacts, and I do appreciate you coming back to my call. And now, like I said, you're 10 over S9 here. It's still but anyway, we'll say 7-3 and let you get back at it. And you have a back to you on your line.
All righty, Wendell. Well, thanks for coming back to the call, and hope you and your family have a great Thanksgiving, and get a good rest, relax, the whole nine. So we appreciate you being out there. KF4 DIU from N7 RMK 73s. N7 RMK QRZ. Ooh, there is a really, really, really light November 8. We'll give it a shot for the logbook. Zulu Alpha Sierra. This is November 7, Radio Mike Kilo. Name here is Ryan, Romeo Yankee Alpha November, Las Vegas, Nevada. And got your real light, but it looks like we might be able to get a little bit of a back and forth going before it goes away completely.
Yeah, Roger. Well, nice to make your acquaintance there. My name is Zach, Zulu Alpha Charlie Hotel. I bumped the power up a little bit to make the trip a little bit better. Just flipped on 10, seen it was open, heard you calling some people would give you a call. So I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Air Force Base there, almost every other week. Area well. Local here in Ohio. You're making it in here 5'9", 59. Back to you.
QSL on the 5.9. I caught most of that. You're running about an S3 back my way, which is probably just conditions. So the 5.9 going that way, S3. I'm running a little bit of power, about 700, 800 watts into a 6-band beam pointed out that way. So I heard you mention something about an Air Force base. Now, you could have been talking about me. I happen to live next door to one, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm an Air Force brat myself, and had my daddy serve 20 years, and several other friends in the military. So I'm not sure what the reference to the Air Force base was.
Yeah, Roger. I was referencing over there. I was over there, a truck driver on my own truck, I think. Over there at the truck stop at the racetrack. That Air Force base.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're talking about Nellis Air Force Base. I literally live. So you were at the Petro. I live. If you were to draw a straight line to the south, it wouldn't be real hard to make a connection back to my place. I live on the opposite side of the Air Force Base, up on the side of that hill there. So that'll give you a general reference of where I'm at in Vegas. So anyway, Zach, you're real light, and I'm kind of losing you in and out. So before I lose you completely, I'd like to tell you just from my family to yours, I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving, are able to spend time with loved ones or friends or whatever. And we're going to say 73s on your final. November 8, Zulu Alpha Sierra. November 7, Radio Mike Kilo. 73s, my friend.
Kilo Charlie 8, Delta Golf Delta. Kilo Golf 5, Victor Lima Tango.
Okay, Sack, have a good one, 73s. Kilo Golf 5, give me the rest of the call.
Kilo Golf 5, Victor Lima Tango.
Kilo Golf 5, Victor Lima Tango. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, happy Thanksgiving. If you were still in the middle of a QSO with the other gentleman, I couldn't hear him. And here is Paul, Pop Off Uniform Lima, located in southeast Louisiana, 30 miles north of New Orleans. Good to see 10 meters open, QSL.
Yeah, QSL there, Paul, and no worries. I was wrapping up with Zach, so it worked out perfect. I think there might have been another station in there, which is to be expected. Everybody's excited. 10 meters is open, and most all of us are at home enjoying the long weekend. Yeah, no worries at all. Perfect timing on that. I didn't pay attention to the meter. I was typing your information here into the computer, pulling up QRZ so I can get you on the log. So I'll give you the report on the next go around. But you're sounding good from Louisiana. I hope the house smells wonderful and the family's cooking the big meal, and you're getting ready to celebrate a happy Thanksgiving down there in Louisiana. KG5 VLT N7 RMK.
N7 RMK, KG5 VLT, Roger. We purchased a fried turkey this year. Usually we do it ourselves. You got a booming signal coming in here, sir. See it 5.9 S9 plus on the meter. I'm using a 30-year-old 725 into a 40-meter dipole, inverted V, Apex 11, 1 watt, 11 feet off the ground, 2 to 10 meters. Go get your QTH.
Okay, yeah. So you're doing a fantastic job with the antenna being low and not quite for the band. I've got you at an S3 is what I'm getting here, and we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's a sleepy little town in the desert. Not much happens here. On and on and on. Here we're running an IC 7300. Got the Ameritron 811 HD, so anywhere from about 700 watts, 750 here on 10 meters. Anyway, into a 6-element tribander, an old TH6DXX, the venerable Thunderbird at 50 feet, just pointed out towards the eastern part of the country. See if we can make some noise on the band when we saw that it was open.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. I have your QRZ page. That's quite the setup you have there. That's a beautiful spectrum. I'm really dealing with something that would be more like a mobile or portable rig that you'd see someone use on the back of an RV. But deeding covenant restricted subdivision. But we have a very high water table here, and I have a feeling I get a lot of effect because of that. And I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, well, it's definitely doing the job and working for you, and thank you for the compliments on the station. I just got this together for around January. It really all came together as far as the station goes. The tower and the antenna has actually been up since the early 80s. It was my father's tower and antenna. He's still with us, but he stopped doing ham radio back in the 90s. Just, I don't know, got bored with it or whatever. And I moved back onto the property about 10 years ago. It just stayed. It just worked out. I finally decided, I was done raising the kids. My youngest is turning 18 next month, and it was time to play ham radio again. So some friends came over. We resurrected the antenna. Was fine. Just needed to do the rotor and put a new control cable and new coax up there. And I bought my first amplifier and finally bought a brand new ham radio for the HF bands. And after being out of a HF hobby for probably 10 years, it's nice to be all set up, and now the sun cycle's coming in, it's looking good. Anyway, Paul, you're kind of fading away. The band is up and down. It's not super strong, but I'm glad you were out there. And again, I'd like to wish you and your family a very happy Thanksgiving, and say 73s to you. KG5 VLT. Paul, thanks for coming back to the call. Happy Thanksgiving and 73s.
73, and back at you. Great to make your point. This is the first contact we made, and touch down the line. Happy Thanksgiving, and look to work in the future. This is KG5 VLT 73. God bless.
7-3. November 7, Radio Mike Kilo. November 7, Radio Mike Kilo. CQ10.
WA4JK.
WA4?
Yeah, Whiskey Alpha 4 Juliet Kilo. Jerry down here in Lexington, Alabama, right on the border with Tennessee. Go ahead.
Ah, okay. Good morning to you. What's going on in your neck of the woods other than the obligatory house smells like turkey?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. House smells like turkey, and sun shining, about 63 degrees, no wind blowing. Pretty good day, pretty sunshine and everything, fall day. Here, roaming around down in the holler, and dogs and everything else are barking, so everything's normal, just noisy.
Yeah, there you go. Just another Thursday, except for we're going to eat a lot. Yeah, I normally get up around 4 a.m. to go to work, and my head was telling my body, all right, it's time to get up. You're going to be late. That was about 4:30 this morning. I roll over. I was like, no, no. Still ended up out of bed by 6 o'clock. Maybe tomorrow I'll get to sleep in on this long weekend. Here in Vegas, we've got wall-to-wall sunshine, a little bit of a breeze, and I think we're looking for a high somewhere in the mid-60s today. So just a typical cool fall day out here in the desert. And then, of course, you know, they're cooking the turkey and all that stuff. It smells good, and we're not allowed to eat any of it for several hours, apparently, as the hand is a little sore from being slapped away from things.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not even sure what time we're going to eat here. She's still putting the stuff in the oven and got everything sitting around in line for it to turn to be in the oven. So doesn't look like it's going to be imminent, but it will be worth the wait. So I'll be good and hungry, and like I say, we'll devour too much, and then we'll pay for it later. But that's okay. It's that time of year, and you might as well enjoy it with being sequestered into the home, and Chinese plague running around like crazy. So hopefully you guys have fared well over in Las Vegas. Of course, our temperatures are about the same, which is we're way warmer here than we normally are. So a bit irritating. We like the winter time, so we're waiting on some actual winter weather. So anyway, you sound great down here. You're doing a good job. No problem topping you. The band hasn't faded out from underneath us. So back to you. N7RMK WA4JK.
Yeah, QSL and all that, N7RMK returning. Yeah, we've had a weather year has been ridiculous. We haven't had any rain, literally. We've got to be 220, I think. If I looked it up, we're right around 220 days since we've had any precipitation. And that's ridiculous. We never had our summer monsoon or anything. It wasn't a particularly hot summer. It just never rained. Never got humid, never rained. So we're looking for that to happen as soon as possible. It's just dry. And our temperatures stayed rather warm through October and even the beginning of November, and now it's starting to cool off with some storm systems going to the north of us. So definitely would like it to get a little bit cooler. We don't do cold. I live out here in the desert and have all my life, so it's definitely not something I like. I like to go visit the cold. I got a friend that lives in northern Nevada, and we'll go up to Tahoe a couple times, 2-3 times a year. And the winter trip's always nice to visit the snow and the cold and then come back down to the desert. So that's the way we do it around here. As far as the band goes, yeah, it's holding together. There is some ups and downs, but it seems to be getting better as the morning goes on. I've got you anywhere between a S5 or S3 and an S5 but your audio hasn't dropped out at all. It sounds fantastic. WA4JK from N7RMK. Back to you.
Yeah, okay. Well, the wife just called, said she needs help, so I got to go. WA4JK.
Alrighty, have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you down the log. November 7, Radio Mike Kilo, QRZ.
Kilo Golf 5, Victor Lima Tango. Kilo 4, Japan Whiskey.
We're going to go with Kilo 4 Japan Whiskey. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, hey, good morning to you there. My name's Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra, located in Kentucky. Kilo Yankee, running about 70 watts there. Go ahead.
Well, I tell you what, that 70 watts is doing it. You're a solid S5 here into Las Vegas. So that leads me to believe you've got one heck of an antenna system going on down there.
Well, actually, I don't. Antenna is a ZS6BKW G5RV variant there. It's just basically a G5RV with some little bit different dimensions there. Go ahead.
Wow, well, it's definitely doing a good job. I would have never thought you were on a wire. Fantastic. That just means the conditions are getting better and better as we speak. I love it. Anyway, I don't know how much you've copied. I'll go down the list, running a IC7300, about 700 watts into a 6-element tri-bander at 50 feet, pointed out your way. Nice, relatively cool, looking for highs in the mid-60s today out here in the desert. And just sitting here waiting for somebody to tell me it's time to eat all that food I'm smelling.
Oh yeah, very good. Well, temperature here in Kentucky, we're about 52 degrees right now, cloudy, overcast, just a dreary November day out there, so we're spending the day inside the ham shack. Rig here is an ICOM 7300 as well, as said, 70 watts and Heil ICM microphone. Go ahead.
Oh, QSL. Yeah, I'm running the ICM microphone as well. Your audio sounds fantastic, and I get a lot of compliments as well. So these radios were definitely a hit, man. ICOM really hit the mark with this one, and I believe they are being paid well for it now. I'm sure they've made a mint off of this radio. Always sound good. They're easy to work, and boy, I tell you, it's probably the best ham purchase I've ever made is the 7300.
Oh yeah, I really like mine. I went from I had an ICOM 718. Really hated to get rid of that rig because, man, it was a workhorse of a rig. I mean, I just had to beat the fire out of that radio, and they just kept asking for more, man. It's a good deal on 7300 there, and couldn't pass it up. So, I got the 7300 in here and just absolutely fell in love with it. So, you know how that goes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I replaced this from an IC706. That's what I was running, was an IC706, and then actually 1 year ago tomorrow, because I bought it on Black Friday for $800 at the local Gigaparts here, and yeah, haven't had even the slightest little bit of a regret since I purchased it. So. I just realized that it's almost a year old for being in the shack tomorrow, so I'll have to celebrate the anniversary with not spending $800 tomorrow. At least that'll be the plan.
Well, that's always a good, anniversary gift there. But yeah, I'll agree with you, man. 7300 is a lot of radio for not a lot of money. I mean, they have a lot of great features, and man, I mean, it's more radio than the casual operator like me will ever use. So I know there's a bunch in there that would like to get you in their log there, so I won't hold it up. I know 10 is open, so better get while the getting's good there. Good to chat with you. I've got you in the log over here in Kentucky, and hope you have a great Thanksgiving day there. And maybe we'll catch you again. KK4JW.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, thanks for coming back to the call, and definitely have yourself a happy Thanksgiving and spend the time with the family. KK4JW N7RMK 73s, my friend, and QRZ.
November 8th, Quebec, India,
November 8, Quebec, India, Kilo. Go ahead.
How you doing, Ryan? Been listening to you for a little while. You sound good out here in Cincinnati. And then there's Mark. Mike Alpha Romeo here. Over.
Oh, okay, QSL, Mark. Good morning to you. I think it's still no. You guys are into the afternoon by now. I think, right? Am I doing the math? Yeah, I am. Anyhow, I see. Are you on Central Time there, or are you on Eastern Time? It could be morning. Good morning, good night, wherever you are. Anyway, now that I've completely gaffed that all up, how's things going back there in Ohio?
Yeah, I was looking at the QRZ page, and you got some great photography and whatnot. I see you're close to Nellis Air Force Base. I got to ask, do you ever monitor any of their radio traffic, and do you ever see any weird stuff flying around tonight?
Let's see. I'll take the I live right next door to it actually. So I get an air show every day. Monitor the traffic on the radio, absolutely. Definitely monitor as much as possible, which is definitely cool just to listen to the traffic. You can hear a little bit of stuff up on the range when they're running the missions and stuff like that. So that's always fun to listen to. As far as seeing weird stuff in the sky, I think everybody's seen weird stuff in the sky, but I don't know that I've seen any UFOs or anything. Not that I don't believe that there's aliens out there, because, boy, I tell you what, a big waste of space if we're the only thing here, and this was the best he could come up with, right? So, but anyhow, I think the aliens, they drive past Earth like we drive through a bad neighborhood with the windows up and looking forward.
Yeah, that may be true. That may be true. Well, yeah, I'm one of those guys. I'd love to live next to Air Force Base. I love all that stuff, but yeah, man, I think it'd be neat to live near a military base like that. Over.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Especially if it flies, I love it. If it's fast, it makes noise, and it flies. I'm all about it. So airplanes, race cars, rockets, pretty much anything that fits into that category is definitely my cup of tea. It's definitely a lot of fun. Hey Mark, the band is not in the greatest condition. You keep fading down below the noise level. I do have a little bit of extra local noise with the breeze blowing out of the northwest today, so it's getting the power lines going a little bit. But it's fantastic to make a contact with you here on the log, and I hope to run into you many more times. We'll share stories. I take a lot of pictures of the aircraft at the base too. Maybe I'll have to put some of those pictures on the QSL or QRZ page with the disclaimer that I'm not in the military, because I wouldn't want to take any honor away from them. But anyhow, before I lose you completely, I tell you happy Thanksgiving. I hope you and your family get to spend good time together, and I'll wish you 73s as well. N8QIK from N7RMK. 73s, my friend.
Okay, thank you, Ryan, and yeah, have a happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, I understand the band is what it is. I'm just glad I get to use this antenna.
Kilowatt 4, X-ray Japan.
Take care, and 73.
Thank you there, Mark. You too. The station, there was a couple stations that called. One of you was really strong, so I know I'm going to hear you again. So go ahead and give me a call. N7RMK QRZ.
Kilowatt number 4, X-ray Japan.
Kilowatt 4 X-ray Japan. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you there, Ryan. Oh, wow. My program just popped up and said that we talked back in 2014. Okay. Anyways, good afternoon to you from South Central. Well, still morning. That's right. We're in Central Time. We're still morning. Good morning from South Central Kentucky, right on the Kentucky-Tennessee state line. Got you about 20 over.
Oh, wow. 20 over. Tell you what, I'm impressed with that. Thank you for the flowers on that. And unfortunately, I don't have any logs prior to January of this year. What little bit of logging I did, I didn't keep up with, and then I upgraded to my extra class in January of this year. And one of the VEs, I actually had talked to him. He's lives in my neighborhood here. Met him on the radio, and he instilled in me the importance of logging. So now I've got very meticulous logs, log of the world, QRZ, etc. So, but that's cool that we talked in 2014. I'm trying to think what I even had set up. It had to have been 100 watts and barely a wire at the time for the situation. So definitely probably a better signal now. And now that the conditions are getting better, I'll definitely be on 10 meters a lot more. So that's definitely cool. I think you are about a 5.5. I will give you a for sure on the way back when you come through. You're looking at the pictures there, so you see the setup, 7300, about 700 watts into a 6-element high gain pointed out towards the east. That's the operating conditions here in the desert. Slight breeze, wall-to-wall sunshine, and looking for about 65 degrees for the high today. And that's the conditions here in Vegas. K4XJ from N7 RMK. Back to you.
Okay, right. Yeah, the name here is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. We have not as good as the weather you do. I think we're, the last time I checked, at least the last time I checked, it was the low 50s, and we'll have it looks like one gray sheet up there. It's completely cloudy. It's supposed to be mostly sunny today, and I don't see that. At least it hasn't happened yet. But it rained yesterday and everything else, and it was kind of a gloomy, so. But that's Kentucky weather. That's what happens. It says here the 22nd of December, 2014, at 1813 UTC. And we talked on 28.485, so. But, my log goes back to 1999. I use BB logger. And when I typed in your name, it took a minute to pop up there that we talked, and then all of a sudden it's all turned red, and the things that we have talked before. But anyway, that's good. No problem at all if you don't have your log or anything. I lost a log one time from 92 to 99. I don't know what happened to it on the program. It just disappeared, completely vanished. So I got all that lost, so I can't tell anything past then. But anyways, there's many other stations that's probably calling you. I won't hold it up, and we'll say 73 is best in number speed. Great Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas when it comes up, and Happy New Year and all that kind of good stuff. So thank you for coming back for my call towards you, and we'll talk at you again. And hopefully it's not 6 years or so. 73, K4XJ, back to you for the last final.
Yeah, Mark, very good, and you definitely have you on the log now, QRZ and Log of the World. So if you upload to those, we'll get it confirmed. And definitely won't be 6 years in between for sure. Definitely, I'm a lot more active now, and I'm thinking about it. 2014, I probably would have been mobile, running an FT857 with a Wilson 1000 that was trimmed down to 10 meters. Would have been 2014 on 10 meters. So there you go. It was definitely a lot better. Than the conditions are coming back, and I'm looking forward to it. Definitely have a happy Thanksgiving, a Merry Christmas, and a great and prosperous New Year. 2021 should hopefully be a lot better than 2020 has been for most. On that note, K4XJ from N7 RMK QRZ.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Oscar Romeo Queen.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, was it Oscar Romeo Queen?
Yeah, that's QSL.
QSL, good morning, sir. How's it going?
It's going good down here in Tennessee. Heard you on. I tried to get you a couple times, but I'm just using 50 watts down here in Tennessee. I was using 150. That lightning strike took care of most of my equipment, so I'm set up now with a 10-meter radio. You can put a coax to the Antron 99 about 30 feet. But I've been doing some good talking on it, over.
Yeah, QSL, it's working now. There's a bunch of people that are calling. Apparently the word is out, 10 is open, and everybody's home for the holidays. So, yeah, it's kind of cool to be working small pile up here on 10 meters. It's been a long time. So, your 50 watts and the Antron is doing its job For sure. It's about a 5.5 out here in Las Vegas today. So you've probably heard everything that we're running out here. You know, beam, a little bit of power, and of course the IC 7300. So other than I'm sure your house smells good, and your family probably won't let you eat nothing yet either. I tell you, the top of my hand is still red, and it hurts a little bit. They keep slapping my hand away from everything. I'm trying to tell them I'm a fat man. I got to eat, but I guess we're gonna do that later today. KF4 ORQ from N7 RMK. Back to you, sir.
Is that correct?
November 7, Radio Mike Kilo, N7 RMK.
Okay, I got you that time. You're a good 5'9". It's just my hearing is a little bit off. I worked in a log factory for the last 32 years, and even though we all wear earplugs, I think we've all had a little hearing loss.
Yeah, copy that. So my dad, he was in the Air Force for 20 years, and he's got his right ear. Basically, he can't hear out of it, and for whatever reason, they won't service connect that for him through the VA. He says, how can working on a flight line for 20 years around jet aircraft not be considered a service-related injury when it comes to his hearing? But for whatever reason, they won't. Unfortunately, it's given him some problems this last month. He's having some, what I believe is inner ear problems. He keeps losing his balance and, you know, getting nauseous. So hopefully he gets in there real soon and they take care of that. But yeah, you gotta be careful with your ears. You only get two, but losing one, it make you into a world of hurt. So I don't know what you can do about it with that factory. Maybe there's legal ramifications involved in that somehow. Back to you.
Yeah, they give hearing tests every year or two, and I think they're trying to cover themselves. But I'm also 57, so I guess a little hearing loss is expected. Hey, I know you got tons of people wanting to get a hold of you, so I won't hold it too much longer. Just want to say 73 to you. Hey, if you QSL, love to get a card from you, and I'll get you one back if you do that. But otherwise, happy Thanksgiving, God bless, and we're going to get you on down the log there, over.
All right, sounds good. I do appreciate you coming back to me. And yeah, currently I just QSL via either QRZ.com or Logbook of the World. I probably should get some cards made for the folks that do send them to me. I've got one gentleman here that needs me to finish his 50 states. He didn't have a Nevada, and I'm just going to fill out a little index card and send it back to him, so that way he's got some kind of proof. I need to make sure I do that this weekend. You just reminded me. So that's how we do the QSLs around here. Is just QRZ and Log of the World. So if you do that, then we'll make it official. If not, it'll be what it is. We'll catch you on down the log. KF4 ORQ from N7 RMK 73s, and happy Thanksgiving.
73s again, KF4 ORQ.
November 7, Radio Mike Kilo, QRZ.
Kilo, Oscar Alpha, Uniform Mike.
Ending in Alpha?
Kilo, Oscar 4, Delta Hotel Alpha.
Kilo, Oscar 4, Delta Hotel Alpha. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, you got a great signal coming into Tennessee. You got about a 5.8 with great audio. Sounding really good here. The name is Dale, Delta Alpha Lima Echo.
All right, Dale, good morning or afternoon, whichever it might be at this time of the day for you. It's a 9:45 here on the West Coast, so I think we're starting to get into that spot where everybody over there is going to be afternoon, so I'll have to remember to say the right thing. You're doing about a 5.3 here into Las Vegas, which is definitely not bad at all, considering the fledgling conditions we're having on the band this morning. It's nice to see 10 waking up, and it's not a sporadic thing. It's actual F2 doing what it's supposed to do. So that's definitely a good thing. So what's going on in Tennessee this morning? I'm sure your house smells wonderful and all that stuff with the food and all that. And hope you're having a good Thanksgiving so far.
Oh, absolutely. Can't wait till it's ready, and that should be here real soon. It's been a hard time staying away from it, but just waiting on that to happen and enjoying the beautiful day we're having here. Got a lot of sunshine this morning. The temperature is up to about 60 degrees right now, so it's a beautiful Thanksgiving day. A wonderful day for the fall here in East Tennessee. And just sitting around, kind of going through the bands, and saw 10 was open. Thought I'd scan around a little bit, heard you in there, and thought I'd give you a call and tell you Happy Thanksgiving today, and hope everything is well with you. Over.
Oh, QSL, copy that. Yeah, definitely having a good Thanksgiving here. The weather really is perfect. We got a little bit of a breeze coming out of the northwest, so it's a nice cool breeze. Mostly sunny. From what I can see here, it looks wall-to-wall sunshine. There might be some clouds to the east, but it's been a beautiful day here. We're looking for a high of about 65. So kind of a cool day for us out here in the desert, of course. You know, most people look at that and think that's short sleeve weather, which it is. And so yeah, we're having a really good day here. Don't see anything going down. The family's in there cooking, and you know, Grandpa's sitting in the chair watching the TV, and my kids will be here in a little bit. So it's definitely a good family day out here in Las Vegas.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. My conditions here, I'm running an ICOM 7610, running close to 100 watts. It's going out to a homemade fan dipole that has 6 wires on it. Really enjoyed building that thing. I've only been a ham since May, so it was a lot of fun putting that thing together.
Oh, QSL. Well, welcome to the hobby. Yeah, fantastic. New to the hobby and already making your own antennas. That's great. A little jealous on the radio. That 7610 is a fantastic piece. I've got the 7300 with absolutely no complaints. In fact, it's I bought it 364 days ago. I picked it up last Black Friday at the local Gigaparts here. So it'll be the 1-year anniversary on my radio. I realized that a little while ago. So anyway, 7300 running about 700, maybe close to 800 watts into a 6-element high gain beam at about 50 feet pointed out towards the east. So a little bit of a station, not a big dog, but it seems to work for sure, and been enjoying it. Man, just got your license in May. Welcome to the hobby. You got a lot of fun ahead of you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's been a blast so far. I started out on an ICOM 706. I'm sorry, 706, and I thought I'd go ahead and upgrade, and getting ready to retire. So I thought I would go ahead and probably buy the last radio I'll ever buy. Not sure that's going to be the case, but I'm going to try. It's really more radio than I need right now, but maybe I'll work myself into it one of these days. But good talking to you. I know there's others in there probably want to say hello, and I'll let you go. I hope you and your family are all doing well out there and continuing to do so. So I'll say 73 to N7RMK from KO4DHA.
Alrighty, Dale. Sounds good, and yeah, we're definitely doing good. We've stayed virus free, and everybody's happy and healthy. So, thank the Lord for that. KO4 DHA from N7 RMK 73s. Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll catch you on down the log. N7 RMK QRZ.
Kilo 4 Alpha Uniform Mexico.
Kilo 4 Alpha Uniform Mexico. Go ahead, sir.
Good afternoon and happy Thanksgiving. I believe it's Ryan. Name on this end is Tim, and I'm located in the northwestern Alabama. Over.
Oh, QSL. Yep, I had a feeling it was going to be Alabama or Georgia, and I'll tell you why. I had a friend that he moved out here. We weren't friends. He started working at the company I was working for. I was the warehouse manager. He worked underneath me, and we became great friends while he was here, and he was from Georgia. And every time it's either Alabama or Georgia is the only time I ever hear my name with that accent. And boy, it brings back a lot of memories. He moved back home a number of years ago, and we've kind of lost touch. Every once in a while we throw a text to each other on a holiday or something like that. But every time I hear my name with that accent, it's a warm spot in my heart. It makes me smile. A lot of good memories. So I thank you for that this morning.
No problem, my friend. You're booming over here in this direction. You're a solid 5'9". Sometimes peaking 10 over F9. Lovely audio. Sounds great.
Well, thank you. You're doing good too. You're 5'7". Sound good as well. Good audio coming back this way. I'm running the 7300 with an ICM microphone, the boom mic from Heil, and I'm just using the EQ settings that Heil recommended with the microphone. So. that's all the magic in the audio. Running about 800 watts into a 6-element high gain beam pointed out that direction. So I figured, I heard that 10 was open. We get out here and make some noise, and boy, I've not been disappointed. There's a bunch of you guys out there. It's been a fun morning for sure.
Hey, QSL. Yeah, back in 2011, I got licensed in 2011, right as the peak of the solar cycle was coming around, and 10 was my favorite band. I worked on contests on 10 meters back, about 10 years ago. So, it's a lot of fun when the band is in good condition. And I'm running a Yaesu FT900 on a run just 100 watts on a stereo vertical ground plane. I did about 30 feet in the air, so it's done a pretty good job. But yeah, you sound lovely over here, and I won't hold you too long. I know there's probably a lot of other gentlemen calling you. I did log you in QRZ, and thanks for Nevada. You're one of my last 2 states. I needed Nevada and Montana, so I can say I've worked Nevada now. Go ahead.
Oh, right on. Good deal. Glad to get that for you. I need Utah and New Mexico. Utah, for some weird reason, I've only got 1 logged contact into Utah, and it's never been confirmed. And then I've got like 15 contacts into New Mexico, and none of them have been confirmed. So I don't get it. It's weird. But good luck on getting your 50. It sounds like you're pretty close, so that's definitely cool. It'll be a nice one to put on the page there. And yeah, we'll get you logged into QRZ. We'll make the contact official. And yeah, there's a lot of people out there, but I'm a rag chewer at heart. I worked the contest this weekend for the first time. We had a lot of contacts and had a lot of fun doing it, but I'll sit here and just talk all day long. So I figure there's always going to be somebody on the other end. Not to say that I don't appreciate those that wait. Anyway, with all that said, Tim, it's been nice talking to you, and I hope to catch you down the log and we can do it all over again. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And with that, KK4AUM, this is N7 RMK 73s.
All right, sir, pretty good, and have a happy holiday.
Alrighty, let me get a quick drink of water here, and then we'll throw a QRZ out there. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, I lied. It was lemon, lime, Gatorade. N7 RMK, CQ 10 meters. CQ 10 meters. CQ 10 meters. November 7, radio, Mike Kilo. CQ 10, CQ 10. CQ 10 meters. November 7, radio, Mike Kilo. Looks like that might be it for the morning. Hopefully it comes back later. Anyway, 73s to the band. November 7, radio, Mike Kilo, QRT. Oh, wait a minute. There was a Kilo something 5?
Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Delta.
Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Delta. Good morning.
Yeah, it's still morning here for about 6 more minutes. But anyway, well, I just heard you clearing off, and I wanted to let you know that the airways was still open to Louisiana. I'm actually mobile, just about 15 miles east of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I wasn't going to tie you up, but I'm from the house and trying to get this jumbo and
All right, I caught 99.9% of that. I hope you've stopped because you faded off, but it sounded like you were done talking. You were like an S3, and then it faded down to an S nothing. But I did copy most of that. You're mobile. I believe you said you were still in Louisiana mobile. So that's fantastic that the mobile signals are starting to work. That's awesome. Yeah, I was going to clear out of here. It looks like it's fading off a little bit, and that it's 10 o'clock, and I've been playing radio for a couple hours. I got to try to sneak upstairs and see if I can get... Man, they keep slapping my hand away from the food. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm a fat kid. They don't want me to start losing weight. I'll get angry. Anyway, Dave, I think we're going to lose it. It's not real strong. So before we do, I want to tell you to have a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you're traveling towards your family. and you're going to get a lot of food and good times today. KJ5 MD from N7 RMK 73s, my friend.
Yeah, okay. Well, you have a good Thanksgiving over that way, too. Yeah, we're losing the band. We got way down from F9 down to about F1 that's still audible. But anyway, you have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Get you another time. KJ5 MD in the mobile.
73s. Let's see. We'll give it a shot. Maybe there's something else out there that we can hear before the band dies completely. But it's looking like it might be done for the morning. Bummer. November 7, Radio Mike Kilo, QRZ. Yeah, all right. Nothing heard. We're gonna go ahead and shut her down. So November 7, Radio Mike Kilo, QRT. Well, there you go. 10 meters had a little opening. That was fun. It's the band conditions aren't that great, as you could see. A lot of ups and downs. Yeah, it is what it is. We got an SFI, a solar flux index of 104. So definitely a massive improvement there. You can see there's still stuff going on further down the band. You see those little spikes that look like lightning crashes? I've got an electrical lines are overhead in my neighborhood, and with it being slightly chilly, the cooler temperatures don't seem to help, but there's just enough of a breeze that apparently it moves the power line somewhere in the local area here, so I'll get those little static crashes. Not that big of a deal on a day where it's mostly calm, but when the wind really gets ripping, it's pretty bad. I'd like to find it and have the power company fix it. Maybe that'll be a project for another day. Anyway, if you like this content, please like and please subscribe. That's the best thing we can do, and if we get up to 100 subscribers, which I've got a long ways to go to get there, we'll be able to go live, and as I'm talking to you guys out there, you can hear real time what you're sounding like, but that's gonna be down the road. So when we can go live, I use a mobile device for these recordings. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving to you guys as well. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys are having a good day and getting a lot of turkey and family time. 73s from N7 RMK.